Hi everyone and welcome back to one more reaction video. In this video we will be reacting to four more songs of this year Eurovision 2022. They just performed their second rehearsal, so the countries are Iceland, Norway, Finland and Israel. So we start with Iceland. I haven't been a huge fan of this song, but I have to be honest, and they had a very pleasant second rehearsal. I feel like after Austria, the vibe they gave us is really good. I feel like they can be very impactful. So if the Austria performance goes wrong, they can get something from there. Their vocals are spot on. It's very, how can I say, like, even not understanding the song, I feel like the melody is really cool, make us appreciate. So the staging, the colors are really cool as well, so very pretty, very sweet. So I think Iceland could probably have a shot here.
This performance is one of the only ones that's actually ready to go as things stand. We've seen quite a few messy camera angles and whatever from other performances, but this one's perfect and it's ready to go. There's some really good camera shots where they merge the three of them into one shot, even though they're in different parts of the stage. And yeah, I'm not a fan of this song, but I think as things stand in this semi-final, it looks good and it sounds good, and I think it could get a decent jury support. Whether it's enough to take it into the top 10, I'm not sure, but I think it's got more of a chance now than I did before I came into rehearsals.
So the next one is Norway. So their performance is basically the same as their national final, just probably in a big scale. I enjoy the opening shot, it's cool, the choreography is nice, their vocals are okay. I'm just worried about, I don't think they are good in any, like on a choreography, on the vocals, on the staging. I'm not sure if the jury will support this performance. The public vote will definitely be there. They are fun, there is loads of interaction with the public, but the jury, they probably will mark them down. But overall, it's a very nice rehearsal. It's very polished. I feel like the astronaut could have more interaction with the wolves, but I really enjoy. For us, what we've been seeing this performance a few times is nothing new, but I presume like for the casual viewer would have this first impact straight away, and they will be very memorable. I feel like they will qualify easily.
Like Iceland, this is ready to go as well. I have been comparing this to other people here, comparing it to Yodel Romania in terms of that's the sort of voting split it's going to get. It's also the sort of result I can see it getting in the final, low top 10. So yeah, like you say, it's very similar to the national final. Interestingly, what we saw on the press feed here, I don't know if you saw it on the online feed, but after one of the rehearsals, you heard one of the wolves talking and he had I thought it was a very British accent, which feeds into the rumour that one of them could be Ben from A1. So I think that's probably going to be the case.
Might be.
Hopefully they'll reveal it after the show.
Will be interesting, yeah. Will be interesting after the final. They will take them out.
So that means we have another half British central, which is nice.
So the next one is Finland. So I've been enjoying a lot the Finland song this year. Last year I was a big fan. This year is a different rock. But his vocals he's not the best vocalist at this contest, but I feel like he hit the notes. He did his best. I really like the energy. I like when he starts his performance, starts holding a balloon, and after he just let it go. I feel like he's really nice. I like the staging.
The opening shot reminds me of It.
Oh yeah, it does. Actually, it does. But I hope it's not a horror movie though. I like the energy, the interaction with the band as well. I feel like when he takes his shirt off, I feel a little bit cringy because I've seen probably so many times, I feel like he didn't need it to do that. Just carry on with the energy on top and try to get the vocals flawless. I feel like after the last attempt was better vocally, in my opinion. But opening the show, he will need to be very impactful, and because he needs to get the votes, because I don't feel like the jury will be so supportive.
The vocals are fine, but not amazing, like you say. But for this sort of song, I don't think they need to be amazing. I think he gets away with it as it stands. The thing I have an issue with is the staging. I like the concept of all the black balloons and them interweaving between the balloons and stuff like that. But at the moment, the camera angles, I think, are all over the place.
Yeah,
and
I feel like they need more open shots as well.
The faces being blocked behind the balloons, or you see a reflection of the cameraman on the balloon while the singer's behind the balloon. It just needs a bit of a tidy up. But overall, I still think it's qualifying. I think the strength of this semi means it's always vulnerable to a shock non-qualifier because it is the strongest semi in my opinion. But I think it's a good enough out, and I think it's good enough to qualify.
Fingers crossed for Finland this year. So the last one that we will be reacting in this video is Israel. So I really enjoy his performance. Like we all know, he's very strong vocally, he's very charismatic. I like the interaction with the LEDs on the floor. It's very polished, so I feel like he got a chance to qualify. Loads of people pull him out already, but I feel like he's still in it to qualify. It's very strong.
It's the heaviest use of LED floor that we've seen so far. It's very polished, and as we've seen from previous Israeli performances, it feels, how do you call it, feels expensive, even though they don't really have any props, or they don't even have any pyro, which is surprising.
Yeah.
But just with the use of the colours on the LEDs and stuff like that, it still looks expensive. And he's a fantastic performer. The choreography is very difficult, yet he keeps the vocal perfectly in tune. In the context,
he will do better with the jury, probably.
In the context of this semi-final, I don't think there's a space in the top 10 for it, which is unfortunate, because if he's in the other semi-final, he'd probably qualify.
So, guys, thank you very much for watching, and see you next video.